Hi everyone, Corinne from my Aspie Answers. Welcome back to my channel of Aspie Answers and thank you for being here. In today's video, I wanted to take a moment to talk about the story behind Aspie Answers, why I created it, what inspired me to create Aspie Answers, and what the mission is behind everything I'm building for you guys. If you've come across Aspie Answers through the website, social media, or the podcast, you may already know that a big part of what I do is focusing on education, awareness, and support for neurodivergent individuals and communities alike, as well as mental health. But Aspie Answers didn't just appear overnight with the snap of the fingers. No, it was like a kind of aha moment. It really boiled down to basically from personal experiences, challenges, and a strong desire to make things better for others who might be going through similar journeys and feel that they're alone. So today I wanted to share that story with you all. The beginning of the journey. Like many people in the neurodivergent community, my journey has been involved with a lot of learning, reflection, and understanding over time. There are many individuals who grow up feeling different, misunderstood, or unsure of why certain things in their life feel harder than they seem for others around them. Whether it's social situations when we're engaging with people with conversations, or just social situations in general, just hanging out with people that we deemed as our friends, or more so trying to make friends, because as we know, for us autistics, we struggle with making friends due to our differences, regardless of our opinions, thoughts, and how we speak. Whether also in means of this, it could mean based on the communication side of it, the sensory environments we're in, because obviously many autistics are sensitive to certain lighting, smells, and what have you, or just simply feeling like you don't quite fit or belong into the expectations of society or just people in general, maybe in the autistic community groups, which I'm feeling right now. Those experiences can shape how we can see ourselves and the world around us. Through my own experiences of it and conversation with others, I began to realize that there were still many gaps when it came to accessible information about autism, neurodiversity, and mental health. Not just the clinical information, however, but practical, compassionate, and relatable resources that people could actually use in their everyday lives. That realization became the starting point for what would eventually become Aspie Answers. You may be questioning to me, why did I create Aspie Answers? Aspie Answers was created with a very simple goal in mind to provide education, support, and understanding around neurodiversity and mental health. There are so many people out there who are looking for answers, parents trying to understand their children, adults learning more about themselves, teachers supporting students, and individuals themselves who simply want to feel less alone in their own experiences. Unfortunately, not all resources are easy to understand or are accessible to everyone, especially here in New Zealand, I found out. Some information can be overly clinical, difficult to navigate, or focused only on challenges rather than our strengths. I wanted to create something different. Aspie Answers is about building a space where people can find supportive information, practical tools, and educational resources that help them better understand neurodiversity and mental health, including themselves. It's about creating conversations around that will encourage compassion, awareness, and acceptance. Now you may be questioning, what has Aspie Answers grown into? Over time, with thorough research and understanding and knowledge and my personal lived experiences, it has grown into a much bigger project than I first have imagined when I decided this. Today it includes things like educational guides, workbooks, awareness campaigns, social media education, be it through my podcast or YouTube if you're following me, and a growing library of resources designed to help people learn more about neurodivergent experiences. Some of the resources focus on topics such as autism, ADHD, mental health, coping strategies, relationships, dating, and everyday life challenges that every neurodivergent individuals may face. There are also projects focused on creating tools that help organize people with their lives, reflect on their experiences, and build self-understanding. Another important part of Aspie Answers is raising awareness through campaigns, educational tools, educational posts and discussions that help reduce the stigma and promote that understanding. The more we talk openly about neurodiversity, the more we can build communities around us that are supportive and inclusive. The mission behind Aspie Answers, or the work of Aspie Answers. At the heart of Aspie Answers is a mission to promote understanding and acceptance of neurodivergent individuals. Every person deserves to feel valued, respected, and supported in the way they experience the world. Education plays a playful role, or more so, a powerful role in making this happen. When people have access to the information that is clear, supportive, and respectful, it helps break down misunderstandings, stigma, stereotyping, and creates opportunities for better communication and empathy. The goal isn't to change someone who is autistic, however, but to create environments where people can thrive as they are. That means recognizing both of the challenges and the strengths that come with the neurodivergence, which that's where I come in. Looking towards the future. As we know, Aspie Answers is still growing, and there are many ideas and projects that I hope to continue building in the future, time permitting. Some of these include expanding educational resources, developing workshops as I've done last year. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it in the description below, as well as learning tools, creating more community-focused centre point, and continuing to raise awareness around neurodiversity and mental health. There are also plans to explore more ways of supporting individuals through coaching, online resources, and educational programs. The journey is ongoing, however, and every step forward helps create more opportunities to share knowledge and support others. Final thoughts. If there's one thing I hope people will take away from Aspie Answers, is that nobody shouldn't feel alone in their journey as well as their lived experiences, because we should be journeying it together, not away from each other. There are many people navigating similar journeys and building spaces where we can learn from each other. That will make a difference. A huge difference, may I say. Understanding neurodiversity isn't just about awareness, however, it's about acceptance, empathy, and creating communities where everyone feels that they belong, which is my hope for this in the future. I want to thank you all who's watching today of this video, and also who has supported me and learned a little bit more about the story behind Aspie Answers. If this video has resonated with you or helped you understand neurodiversity a little better, please consider liking this video, subscribing to my channel, and sharing it with others who may benefit from these conversations. You can also follow Aspie Answers across many platforms of mine where I share educational content, awareness, posts, and resources for the neurodivergent communities, which are on my Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, which I'll link in the description below. Also, if you like to explore more of my guides, resources, and materials that I've created, you can also find them through my online platforms, including PayHip, Gumroad, Coffee, Amazon, as well as if you're interested in any of my merch designs I've created, you can also visit the stores of TeePublic or any other online shops. Those platforms help support the work I'm doing through Aspie Answers and allow me to continue creating educational resources and awareness content. So if you want to support me, also you can donate or what have you through my Coffee platform. No pressure, it's up to you, but every bit helps to help with my journey with this, as well as creating what I'm doing. So once again, thank you for being here today and supporting this journey, and I look forward to sharing more videos with you guys soon. Have a good day.